Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Okay. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة
السلام. كيف حالكم؟ طيب.
الحمد لله بخير.
ممتاز. الحمد لله. نحن في الدرس 11 و نعم، الحوار بين عبد الرشيد وأزهري. طيب. هل من عنده سؤال فيما يتعلق بدراستنا السابقة؟ من عنده سؤال فليسأل.
نعم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله أستاذ.
نعم.
نعم، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
والسلام. كيف حال؟
الحمد لله بخير.
نعم.
Sorry, I was not in the class last class, so I just want to ask the translation of al-maslu in the three words.
Okay, Almuslu. Okay, sorry for I'm yet to recover the previous class because one, I've not been active at all. Secondly, we had power issue, our transformer blew off like that, and
Yeah.
so that's why. So I'm unable to just too active, just too busy. So, but I'll just try to recover it after this
Okay.
class, inshallah, for you to check and
Okay.
to watch. So, I've explained it that al-maslu means serum, that is serum, which is something that we've learned under biology, something that is related to blood. So, under biology, there's something
Mm-hmm.
that we learn about blood cell. We have the red blood cell, we have the white, right? So serum so is also something that is attached to that blood cell. That is take care of our clotting, blood clotting like that. So just go and browse about it to know more. So now one of the what it's now called in Arabic is called maslu mim sod lam. So and then it's just more of like a vaccine. Yes, this is one of the terms that they use it today. That is, you will hear some Arabic saying vaccine because it is they consider it to be one of the words that don't have actual Arabic word. So they call vaccine as vaccine, right? So, but what it can be called also is this serum. So they use this muscle as vaccine also, right? It's just something that just to that is injected. Normally, if the doctors want to inject or to want to give you some injection, so you see them looking for your veins. It is not just something that is attached right to your blood. So it is called muscle in Arabic, right? Then you have now what we call ibra to muscle. Now there's a syringe, there's an injection particularly for that, right? Most of the if you are to be given an injection, so any injection that has to deal with your vein, something that has to pass through your blood is called muscle. So now the injection is what they call ibra to muscle. Hope that's clear now.
Very clear.
لا ما شاء الله الحمد لله. So هل من عنده سؤال أيضا؟ وهل من سؤال آخر؟ We have another question based on what we've learned so far, or our previous classes, or from our lesson one, or everything that we've done, or even something that maybe doing your research that you get to know for him rather. So please do you have a question? So then, so we have to. So I want to cover as many as possible today because by tomorrow we'll click 2 months exactly, We, sorry, we will click exact 2 months tomorrow. So, and which means we have 2 months left, and there's still a lot to cover, a lot to cover, a lot to cover. And so I'll just see how I can just brush you guys and make sure that please, if you just have any question, just try as much as possible to watch the previous classes. So we've already explained most of the concept, and your own just to implement and just to practice, right? So اليوم نبدأ بالدرس الحادي عشر, which one of the common mistakes here is under Arabic there's one law that we call حكم العدد مع المعدود. That is how we number things in Arabic. You see, during our tawqit, I think that's lesson 7 or 8, if I'm not mistaken, when I was teaching you about tawqit, that how as-sa'atul wahida, not as-sa'atul ahad. So why it's changed to wahida, thaniya, thalitha, rabi'a. I've already explained that. So all these things is what we call adad ma'al ma'ruf in Arabic. We have a way of doing that, right? So likewise, this one too. Now the law is that one of the common mistakes, which we also learn during your advanced level when we start our ARB. So most people used to consider this adaks to be like mubtada khabar, and the law of mubtada is dhamma, and what is coming after it should have to be dhamma. So some people, you now see someone will say ad-darsul hadiyu ashar, they say ad-darsul thaniyu ashar, ad-darsul thalithu ashar, ad-darsul rabi'u ashar, but that is wrong. It's wrong. So numbering in Arabic, they have some special cases, right? They have some special treatments we will also learn later on. So now this is one of the mistakes. Some people consider it to be dhamma here. That is hadiyu, thaniyu, thalithu, rabi'u, khamisu, sadisu. It is wrong for numbers. Now listen, we have واحد اثنان ثلاثة أربعة خمسة ستة سبعة ثمانية تسعة عشر, right? So now for واحد alone, we have واحد, we have أحد, we have إحدى, right? We have أول. Hope you are all getting it. For one alone, we have واحد, we have أحد, we have إحدى, we have أول, we have حادي. Fine. Then for two, we have اثنان, right? We have اثنان, we have ثاني, we have ثانية, right? So, but and for 11, this is one of the these are the places that we have some mistakes that people used to rate. Then we have إحدى عشر, we have حادي عشر, we have أحد عشر. Again, we have إحدى عشر, we have حادي عشر, we have أحد عشر. Now listen. The law, you just have it, just accept it as a law. We will explain during our advanced level. Anything, if you are seeing alif or lam, a word starting with alif or lam here, alif or lam, like ad-darsu now, from al-hadi, except the one that will end with ya, with al-hadi, thani. They are the two. Hadi, thani. Yeah, they are the one that will end from what? With this ya. So now, please, the ya will have no sign. It will be ad-darsul hadi ashar, not ad-darsul hadi ashar, and not ad-darsul hadi ashar. No, ad-darsul hadi ashar, ad-darsul thani ashar. That's the law one. The second law is from 3. So which is we have ad-darsul hadi ashar, ad-darsul thani ashar for 12. But from 13, you will see it here, it has to be fatha. That's the law. You see now ad-darsul thani ashar, this one too is also nothing, right? Now, but the mistake is that you see now some spook. Now, mashallah, this is mistake. This is the mistake here that I'm talking about. The law, this is I think my 5th observation or 6th, if I'm not mistaken. You will see when the book is released, you see this is my 6th observation in this book that is wrong. Believe me, I'm telling you, I'm not here, or I'm not. So you hardly see me spotting out all this mistake outside. If not because of how we are just interacting now, I'm not learning to be condemning scholars. I'm not learning to be, because me, I used to give them what's the what's the one of the advices that our scholars used to tell us, that no matter how, please, and I'm also telling you as a Muslim, no matter what is someone is telling, what's so how someone is behaving, what you are seeing in that person, as a Muslim, you don't have any authority to judge. You don't have any authority to say that that person will enter fire. You don't have any authority to condemn that person. You don't have any. The only thing, أنت مكلف فقط للنصيحة فقط. You are created to just advise someone, to like to guide someone, right? So you just have to be humble, right? Because someone is doing something that is not in line with your own, doesn't mean that you should not have the this thing to condemn that person. We Muslims now, we are just there now. We are not just giving out. We are just giving certificate of hellfire now. We are not giving aljanna now. When I she go this one will enter fire. This one, this is, it's wrong as a Muslim. So because the scholars of Tawheed, they all agree that except those people that Allah has confirmed that they will enter fire, that you are allowed to say. Even if someone is to die like this, someone is to die, you are saying that someone is dying, don't judge. You are not created to judge. You are just created to just live within him and Allah. Yeah? Even you see someone dying in the shirk like this, don't say anything, because you don't know your akiba too, and no one is promised tomorrow. If someone knows akiba, shaitan won't have been in the position that he is now, right? So you are just created to just advise, to guide, but you don't have any authority to, no matter how what that person is doing. Hope that's clear now. You can only just guide or advise. Okay, please, this is what I see in what you are doing. You too, what do you see? Okay, this, and if that person is not aligning with your own, just at least you have done your own best. But because of that, because of the difference, you say, you enter fire. This one, I did this one with this. No. So you are just created what to this. So now that's what I'm just trying to say here, that I'm not here to condemn what the person, because they say you should give someone benefit of doubt. That is, maybe this what happened. May I consider it to be like a typo error, like maybe when they were typing it, because this is one of the things that before you author a book, you must have passed through all these kind of things. But how will now be making such mistake? So you just have to give them the benefit of that. Maybe when they were typing it or something, or the person that they gave for to review something like that. So as a Muslim, you just give someone, because I have one ustaz. No matter how no matter how you complain, he will always say something, that this. There was a time that someone came to him that, salam alaikum, salam alaikum. I saw one ustaz like this. That's one of our colleagues. He was shaking hands with one lady. He said, maybe the girl is his sister. So you always just give like don't call it. It's just under that faculty that you don't have any authority to judge, right? You don't have that. Just leave them between. You just call attention. This, and again, this is one of the things that again that we judge at the book, like just from mere what we are just saying without you now, like which I've already told you guys. One of the things that there's one book, go and read it. Is very good as a student of knowledge. You must pass. You must read this book, irrespective of your akida. One is Ta'alimul Muta'allim. That's the first book you must read as a student. The second one is Hilyatu Talib Ilm for Sheikh Uthaymeen. No matter how, even though your akida is not aligning with its own, you have to read it. The first one, please take note of it. The first one, Ta'alimul Muta'allim. Thank God today we have the English version for those that won't understand this thing. We have the English version. We have the Ta'alimul Muta'allim, and the second one is Hilyatu Talib Ilm for Uthaymeen. Why this book, bro? It's very, very important for you to read. You will gain a lot of things. So under this Hilyatu Talib al-Ilm for Uthaymin, he mentioned something that is Islam, that is in Islam forbids you to do something that will make people to doubt you, which I've already given you guys one example then, that it is allowed to shake your sister, it is allowed to hug your sister, but Islam said don't do it outside. Why? Because how many people will know that that's your sister? How many people will know that that's your someone that is the mahram to you, but no one will know. But Islam said don't do it now, which I gave you one example then, that when I was doing my adda then, so because me I left home completely for almost 6 years, so I left home completely. So my sister now used to bring food to me, right? Just one day that some of my like colleagues like then, like, so they like has you know, as a this thing, as a should I say that, as someone that you've seen for long, right? Someone that you've seen for long as a brother and sister. So as she saw me like this, she just jumped over me outside, just hugged me. Believe me, the next thing I started yelling, "Oh yeah, Ustaz, Ustaz!" People started shouting, "Ustaz, Ustaz!" Ah, she's my sister, Oga. Not nothing. There's nothing like Ustaz here. Believe me, this thing more than 3 months. People started asking, "Okay, Ustaz, okay, we so satisfied." There's one fair girl that came, mashallah, very yellow like that. Ah, believe me, and me, I'm dark, right? And so people they don't know that she's a sister. So there are things that Islam said that don't do it outside, right? That is because people won't no more, like they were surprised that how come that when I told them that she's my sister, says now it's not possible. See how one fine girl like this, how is your Sisiko? So now that's it. Now just imagine now, no matter how, even say that you know me 100%, that you know me. Just imagine that I'm coming out from hotel. The first thing that will come to your mind, no matter how you say you know me, the first thing that will come, okay, I now gonna have us about chicken hotel pa. That thing will come to your mind, that have us hotel. What happened? You start doubting. So Isa said that all this thing, maybe I went there to lecture, or maybe I went there to just imagine that I do that. I wanted to do Nasia for me, for them. Say, okay, okay, which kind of Nasia is that? I was Nasia hotel is not possible. So these are things that Islam said that don't come close, but it's halal. There's nothing wrong. Hotels are created just for like maybe you are traveling, you want to rest for, but people won't. People it's otherwise. So these are things that Uthaymin explained in that book, as a student of knowledge, the things that people must not see you with while you are learning, right? But this is just a little advice. So that's why let's even give you one very big example then that's very, very important. Then when I was because my initial specialization was the Quran, so I specialized more in Quran, and Alhamdulillah I spent more than 9 years just learning Quran alone, nothing, just only Quran Zalla, Quran only. So Alhamdulillah, I was exposed to a lot of things, a lot of things, different scholars. So from there, without even just from my research, I started spotting out some mistakes. Like for Yorubas now, there are some intonation that they have. That one that this one that they call Markaziya, the one that they call Adabiya. So I started saying that this is wrong in the Tajweed rules. People started condemning me when I spotted out too all this Dusari recitation, this what's the name, Sudais recitation. Like I started spotting out some mistakes that they're doing. People started, who are you? Do you know who is Sudais? Do you know who's Dusari? Do you know all these kind of things, right? We don't need it, right? So since I started saying that, it's like people wanted to start label me like maybe this one is antagonist also. That's why I just kept. Except you will just see me mentioning this. Except if you are in just class like this, you hardly see me. Just sometimes I will even see you doing something. I'll just keep quiet till when you are very close to me. That's when I start telling something. Okay, this is what I noticed. What do you see in it? So I'll first hear from you first, and this is how you do as a Muslim. You first hear from that person, and then you have a dialogue. This okay, thank you. Even that person might, You know, go and make your research. 99% of people that are rejecting what you are saying today, it is because of the approach. Just imagine someone that you want to stop from drinking alcohol. You've already given him hellfire that you enter fire. Ne? Even your hellfire man is fidakin as well in the. See, please, who is that person? How would such person even now see what there was a time that something trend during that someone posted about Elon Musk because Elon Musk is an atheist. He doesn't believe in God. So someone now posted that he will enter fire. Just imagine. Believe me, his comment was, "Thank God." Since that not even thank God, someone that even doesn't believe in God. He said that since I won't be the only person to enter hellfire, so I don't care. See, go. Believe me, had it been that person has even done it in a approach manner that makes sense, I think what that person just went go and wrote lengthy message condemning him that he's an atheist, your money is this or that, this. No, believe me, he just commented that since I want to be the only one to hellfire, so he doesn't care. These are the mistakes that we Muslims that we have that we jump into conclusion. Please sorry, this is what took us to that. Please, anytime you spot a mistake, you don't have the authority to just condemn that totally because of just one simple mistake. And we are fond of just you will see just someone might have done 1 million good deeds, you will never see that. But just only one mistake, you will condemn everything. It's wrong. It's wrong, please. So please, all these mistakes that I'm spotting out, please, it is just for learning sake, and it is just for you guys to motivate you guys that you can also learn more, because you can't be knowing this except, and believe me, forget about majority, because you will come to the level that you say that this is what some scholars used to do now. This is what a lot of scholars, they are also human beings. They also study as how you are studying. So believe me, you can also know what they are also doing wrong, right? So if you also pass the same level, so once you study, believe me, you will forget about majority that okay, these are what people used to. So that's why some people man even used to tell me that one of the common mistakes. This is what people call me now. That I say one of the common mistakes that is. So no problem. So please, this is just it. So this is one of the mistakes that you'll be seeing. The normal is الدرس الثالث عشر. It is fatha. That's the rule of al-adad ma'adud, which will come later on. You will learn why it is أحد عشر and why it will change the إحدى عشر and why it will change with al-hadi عشر. When will it change to عشر? When will it change to عشرة? And when will it change to ash? And when will it change to ashra? So you will all learn this during al-hukm al-adad ma'al inshallah. So then this law, because of the fatha that they used to have ad-dasu thalitha ashar, rabi'a ashar, khamisa ashar. So people we now what? We now change this one to ad-dasu al-hadiya ashar. It is wrong, and it is not ad-dasu al-hadiyu ashar, right? So this for that. Hope you have gotten that. Please, any mistake? Please, any comment before we move on? Somebody saying that, what about my wife? What about my wife? I don't know what the comment is all about. What happened to my wife? What do you want to know about? Is it the learning? Is it the knowledge? Is it what mother to read? And تعرف عنها. Then who is someone say that حلية طالب العلم. حلية حلمية حلية. That is from which surah is that? Who can tell me? Where are the hufaz here? The ayah that discuss about hilya of ladies. وَهُوَ فِي الْحِلْيَةِ. Who can tell me? Which ayah is that? Where are the hufaz here now? Quran verse that's mentioned about hilya. No one here? Let's start calling them so, because I know some hufaz here, so say no one to tell me hilya. Now, hope that's clear. So hilya, then we have hilya, we have hilyatu talibil ilmi. That hilya mudaf, ilmi mudaf ilay. فهمنا hilyatu talibil ilm. فهمنا هذا. So hope that's clear. So نعم نعم طالب العلم نعم حلية طالب العلم. Please go and browse about it. It's very nice, and we have the sharh online. You have a lot of scholars that have done the sharh. Go and listen to them. You have the English version. Wallahi, it's something that you have to. And the first one is تعليم المتعلم طريق التعلم. It's just for you on how to gather knowledge, on what are the things that you have to know as a student of knowledge. This is what the two books are the, talking about. Someone that is asking about what about my wife, please. I don't. So you have to rephrase. I don't know what you really mean about that. So and back to our class. And I'm at the al kalimatul ula. You see now, from awal now I've changed to ula. Now instead of me to say wahida or thani or ahada, now I say ula. You will also know why it's changing from awal to ula now later on, inshallah. الكلمة الأولى القطار. القطار is what we call train in Arabic, train. السيارة is what we call car, right? الطائرة is what we call aeroplane. الباخرة is what we call ship. الميناء is where the ship is taken off, which we call seaports. الميناء is what we call seaports. Al-Matar is airport, where this one is taken off, that's the aeroplane. Al-Matar is called airport. Al-Barqu يعني بحسب بحسب سياق الجملة. Al-Barqu has a lot of meanings. Yeah, we can call it telegraph, that wire, that phone that you used to use the olden days, more of like this telegraph now. Hope we all met that one then it's called bulk, and bulk also means lightning. The one that's one that is common. هو الذي يسبح الرعد. The one that is close to rad, that is, this is what they say, that once there's lightning, thunder will always appear, but not always. So because was that just the one of the things that people used to say, that lightning is going along with thunder. So the word for bulk can be called lightning. That is the one that Allah said in the Quran. يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما no different sum بكون yes now يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم يكاد البرق. So that bark here, it is not for telegraph that we know today. That one is the lightning. But depending on the context, I've told you these kind of things. So it's depending on the context of the sentence. That's what will let you know which one they are saying, right? Al-Hiwar Bain Abdul Rashid. Please, any question, please, before we proceed? Please repeat, Ya Muallim. What should I repeat? Okay, the mufradat. The first one, al-qitar, train. That's your train now. The one, that's train that used to move from train. We have train. Why the plural is qutur? Yes, we have a-sayyara, that is sayyarat. That's the car. Al-ta'ira, that's the aeroplane. Ta'irat. Al-bakhira, bakhirat, that is sheep. Aeroplane, ship. Almina, which we call amniya, that's the plural. Amniya, that is what we called seaports, where ship used to land and where they used to take off, right? Al-matar is where this ta'ira, that's the airport. Al-matar is what we call airport today. Then al-balqu is what we call telegraph, right? What they used to call then, the olden days then. Hope that's clear now, right? Obscure. ممتاز. Then Abdul Rashid, أين أبوك يا أزهري؟ أبي سافر إلى Jakarta. Where is your father? Oh, Azhari, my father traveled to Jakarta. The Jakarta is the capital of what? Of Indonesia, right? أين أبوك يا أين أبوكي؟ أين أمك؟ نعم. Let me call randomly before we proceed. فما, someone is asking a question. ما أرى شاشة. تو إذن المشكلة من عندك. وكيف الباقون؟ هل كنتم ترونها؟ Are you all seeing it? Yes, it means it's from your end. Then you have log out then log in back. So إذن إذا كان السؤال يتكلم عن الأم، مثلا إذا قلت أين أمك يا أزهري. Let me call someone. Al-Ustadha Fatima, because you are a lady, I think you are the only lady that is very active, very, very active. Well done. Now, if I should say, if Aina Ummuki, ya Fatima, If I say my mom has traveled to what, to Jakarta, كيف تقولين هذا؟ أين الأستاذة فاطمة، هل كنت معنا؟
نعم.
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 إذا سئلت أين أمك وهي قد ذهبت إلى جاكرتا، كيف why am I even saying talking again? So how will you say it in Arabic that she has traveled to Jakarta? أين أمك يا فاطمة؟
أمي سافرت إلى جاكرتا.
بارك الله فيك. There, إذن next person, please randomly someone can just be, so I will be just, I don't want it to be rowdy because me to be, so that it won't waste time. Then Al Ustad Ibrahim Ojo. فإذا بماذا سافر؟ This one, with what did you travel there؟ ركب سيارة إلى محطة، إلى المحطة. محطة is what we call station in Arabic. The general word for station in Arabic is what we call محطة. Train station, car station, bus station, anything is called محطة. So now the one, if you now want to specify, now say محطة سيارة، محطة القطار، محطة الحافلة، محطة that's clear now. Mahatta is what we call station, right? Where they used to load all these kind of things. Now, ركب سيارة إلى المحطة. Now, he rode a car to the station. ثم ركب القطار. Then he rode the train. That is from the station. Now, bought the train. That's clear. بماذا سافر؟ نعم مثلا الأستاذ إبراهيم أوجو. إذا سئلت for مؤنث بماذا سافرت for two مؤنث that are not here, with what did they travel with? What بماذا سافرت؟ كيف تجيب عن هذا؟ الأستاذ إبراهيم أوجو. بماذا سافرت. Change all this now to the female. بماذا سافرت؟
Please repeat the question.
Now, بماذا سافرت? Two females that are not here. With what did you travel with? بماذا سافرت?
سافرت
No, use just this sentence, this sentence like this, but just change it to the.
The problem is that I'm not saying this.
Oh, sorry, then I have to call someone else. Then, sorry, Al Ustad Abdul Ghani. Faddal. Just apply your law. Very easy.
ركب.
Now, بماذا سافرت؟
ركب.
لا، بماذا سافرت؟
اوكي، ركبت.
ممتاز.
ركبت سيارة.
نعم.
إلى المحطة ثم ركبت القطار.
بارك الله فيك. هذا هو ممتاز. Then الأستاذ إسماعيل, can you try? الأستاذ إسماعيل. He's just joined us since last week and he has been very, very active too also. Can you try? Or we should just keep you because I don't know.
Now, I'm trying to unmute myself.
Okay, can you try? Now, if I say بماذا now بماذا سافروا for plural male that are not here. With what did they travel? بماذا سافروا. Can you just change this one to the
ركبوا سيارة إلى المحطة ثم ركب القطار.
ثم ركبوا القطار. بارك الله فيك. هذا هو ما شاء الله. Which means you are not beginner كنا. ما شاء الله. ممتاز. Then ثم الأستاذ محمد أمير our Abu Kosreb. إذن let me change to بماذا سافرنا. Plural female that are not here. بماذا سافرنا؟
ركبنا السيارة
نعم.
إلى المحطة ثم ركبنا القطار.
والله الحمد لله خلاص. الحمد لله ممتاز. Then let me ask the last person who is here. الأستاذ نجم-الدين أمزة. الأستاذ نجم-الدين. إذا قلت بماذا سافرتم؟
نعم، ركبنا سيارة إلى المحطة ثم ركبنا القطار.
ما شاء الله. Now I trust you. Alhamdulillah, ممتاز. Alhamdulillah, mumtaz. You see now, yeah, now change to na. Wallah, you see that you've mastered it, go. your own just to know vocabularies and be among people that are saying that are conversing with Arabic and all. The only thing that just remain for you guys, just be practicing. Believe me, you see changes. Well done. Alhamdulillah. طيب لماذا سافر؟ why؟ لتوضيع عمي في الميناء. لتوضيع توضيع الكلمة مأخوذة من. That's why we say today that we say wada'an, right? We say wada'an, bye bye. So now the word is got it from this tawdi', to say bye bye, to just to how will I say in English, man? To who can tell me the English word that is appropriate?
To bid farewell.
To bid farewell. Thank you. To bid farewell. That's to say bye, right? That's the word for tawdi', right? The one that Hujjatul Wada' for, he said Hujjatul Wada'. That is the prophet hadith that it's like this your last Hajj. Then Hujjatul Wada'. Wada' means that's what you say bye bye. It is from this word that they derive the word bye bye. Wada'an, right? So the tawdi', right? لتوديع عمي في الميناء. Wow, one of the sweetest words that you will sweetest words that you will say outside, people say mashallah والله أنا يعني من أين قدمت. Yeah. Because later on there are some words that I will start condemning for you, that don't use it again, right? Now for example, now there are some things that are common but for a level one, but not for your level now. There are some things that you won't be saying again. That is min aina jita. This one is for beginner. Now you should be advanced to the later one, but no, I say later on. You say min aina qadimt. Aina yani I say ya ustad ana qadim. Not ana, the one that is coming that is common, ana ati I'm coming. No, but during your once we advance, there are some words that I will condemn you not to be saying again. Right? That's why something is coming up later on that we do, I think, during our intermediate. This is one of the techniques that I use that, alhamdulillah, and it worked perfectly for me. That is one of the things that I learned again, that I introduced as my learning. This thing is there's something that we call kelmatul mutaradifat, that is synonymous, words that are synonymous. Please believe me, it will really help you in not even only Arabic, in any language that you are learning. Just go and be learning. See, that's why in English, also not only English, but let me just use English as example. Someone that knows these four things very well. You see these synonyms, antonyms, homonyms, homophones. Believe me, these four things, wallah, it will really help you in terms of your grammar a lot. Familiar? So likewise in Arabic, one of the things that will help you is kalimat mutaradifat, words that are synonymous. It will really help you. So there are some things that what people are common with, that is aina min ana jita, but you say min ana qadimta, ana qadim instead of ana ati. Anna fa'altum hadha wa qad anna fa'altum. This is one of the words that you don't know, right? I say anna fa'altum, but the one that is common, limadha fa'altum, all the kind of thing. That's the word that anna yufakun, that you are used to in Quran. Anna yufakun. The word anna, see, don't you just get to know it. But normal, what people will say here is they will say it's either, what I used to hear people saying is liyusallima ala or liyusallima ala ammi, something like that. There's some things there that are common, that's feminine, but these are the words that we say outside of mashallah. Litawdi ammi fil mina, to bid farewell for my what? For my uncle at what? At the seaport, Mina. متى تقوم الباخرة من بميناء? When will the ship take off from the seaport? ستقوم غدا صباحا. This scene, I've already explained this scene before, right? This scene, I've already explained it, that is called half of the feast, that they have two. You have seen, you have sofa, and I've also explained during when someone bought it, right? ستقوم غدا صباحا, what? It will take off tomorrow morning. Man qala kadhalik, mumtaz, mashallah. These are the things that are also common every day, that you always ask someone, who told you this? Where did you hear it from? نعم. يعني من قال لك هذا من قال لك ذلك. Who told you that? ها سمعت ذلك في المذياع. I heard it from what? I heard it from the radio. ومتى يعود والدك? When will your father come? When will your father come back? That is walid. Now this is one of the things that I will also learn during our upcoming classes. That is from the what I've mentioned, al kalmat. But I told you, just have it at the back of your mind. I personally, I also follow those that say that no two words mean the same meaning, exact meaning. Right? That is, there must be some differences a little bit, no matter how. So in Arabic too, some words that are somehow, but there will be a slight mistake. Sorry, a slight difference. Like, so one of the things is walid and ab. So they are both translated as father, father, but no, but we have differences, right? So anyone can be your ab, but no, anyone can be your what walid. Mathalan, if you just imagine now, let's say that let's say my sister now, or let's say my brother's children now, if they are to regard, like normally they can call me up, but normally if someone should hear that, the first thing that will come to your mind is that it's like I'm the one that gave birth to them. But no, in Arabic it's not like that. If you say who abi, it doesn't mean that that person is your biological father. Oh, but that's clear. So, but once someone says that walid, who are walidi, walid, once Arabic hear walid, it's mean that's your biological father. That's why we have differences in this tafsir, in the story of Prophet Ibrahim, in that Surah Al-Ma'idah, وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ آزَرَ لِأَبِيهِ آزَرَ. So that word, because in Arabic, ab can be anyone, can be your uncle, your family. So it can be someone that even take care of you, or someone that adopted you. They call it ab, right? So that's why they have different opinions that Azar is the name of his father. Someone said, no, it is his uncle. Someone said, is this, is that, because of the what? Like, are they being considered that وَإِذْ قَالَ لِوَالِدِهِ Azar? وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِوَالِدِهِ Azar. As they been saying liwalidihi Azar, they will refer mashallah that Azar is what? Is the father to what? Of Ibrahim. But because it came as what? Li abihi. These are things that you will learn during your advanced level, inshallah. So walid, for him using walid here, but not ab, it means that this is his what? His biological father. Sayaudu bi gadan, he will come back with what? He will come back by aeroplane tomorrow, inshallah. Hal rakibta tayra. So that's why these are the one of the things that I told you. The scholars condemn translation of Quran or translation to any language. Just go and learn the language. I've told you, because there are some things that you can't just translate straight like that. So now if I'm to, normally we say I travel by, not I travel with, right? But by in Arabic means with. So famina, so these are things that's why just go and learn the language, not for you to be translating. So that's why they condemn translation of Quran. They condemn the translation of Quran. Please, if you have someone, your sister, your mother, learn Quran through transliteration, please, it's not like that. Because especially in English, English is not consistent. English might say that EA is pronounced as E now. Tomorrow it will be pronounced as E. Now, if I say, if I teach a child EA, BREAD, or WEAK, that EA is pronounced as E sound, that's weak. HEAT, heat, right? If I say SEAT, seat, but now if I say BREAD, bread, so why not breed? So they are not consistent, right? So that's why don't learn by transliteration, and don't learn by what? Just go and learn the language. Hangama, why? So that's why I'm also part of among the people that say that don't learn Quran by transliteration, and don't learn knowledge or by translate to another. No. And even if you have to translate it, then you have to follow your own normal. Don't just translate it straight like that. Oh, that's clear. So now this one now won't be with, now it will be by, as we've known in our normal concord, right? Hal rakibta ta'ira. Have you boarded this thing before? An aeroplane before? La lam arkab ta'ira. No. Min ayna taqum ta'ira. From where would the ta'ira used to take off? تقوم من الوات من المطار. Is this what from the airport. هل في المطار تلفون. Do you have telephone in the airport? نعم فيه إدارة تلفون. إدارة in Arabic means office. إدارة. إدارة means office, right? Yes, we have what's office for telephone's office, while bulk and the telegraph. Hope that's clear. Please, we would be able to proceed because of our time. I'm sorry that I took you guys to something. That's what's, but it is also part of learning, inshallah. So so just go and learn this. But what I'll just mention here is this word يحمل البضائع. The word bada'i' in Arabic it means goods. The plural of bid'ah, right? Bid'ah. That is al-mata'a wal-bida'a, wal-bida'a. Bida'a, while the plural is what? Is bada'i'. Goods. 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 Arukab means passenger. Arukab. Arukab means what? Passengers. Tasir, sailing on what? Water. Not this one, you won't translate it as walking on water. Yeah, you see now, this is one of the things that I also mentioned. You can't translate straightforward. And then tatir fil jaw used to fly in what? Jaw means atmosphere, sky in Arabic. Jaw. Hope that's clear. Please, do you have question? Hope you enjoyed today's class. If you have question, you can always ask. Someone, okay, yes. حلية طالب العلم. So, yeah, Sheikh, what do you think is my issue? Can see the screen ever? It might be from your phone screen. Sometimes the compatibility of your phone sometimes used to affect the showing. It's definitely network, and yeah, definitely network. And هل من سؤال آخر؟ Do you have any question?
Sorry, can you help me with the meaning of al-bakhirah again?
Al-bakhirah is sheep. That's your sheep now. SHIP. sheep. الباخرة. فهمنا؟ هذا هو. هل من سؤال آخر؟
نعم so that's the question.
نعم.
The plural for the words again. Is it qitar and sayyar?
Yeah, okay, qitar. So qitar, some used to say qutur, but I go with the people that go with qitarat. Yeah? But we say also qutur, that's qiyasan for those that go with qutur. But they said qiyasan. Where is it, ma? Sorry. Where is it? Okay, هذا هو القطر القطارات. Anyone? The السيارة السيارات الطائرة الطائرات. Because of the normal law سياق, I told you معظم الكلمات منتهية بالتاء المربوطة, فدائما جمعها فقط أن زيدت بألف والتاء فقط بالتاء مفتوحة. السيارات الطائرات الباخرات. فهمنا هذا؟ Then الميناء is أمنية. ميناء is what? أمنية. فهمنا؟ المطار, you can say المطارات. البرق, the plural is بروق. برق بروق. فهمنا؟ آبا. Then we have سيارة سيارات. محطة محطات. فهمنا؟ Then we have what again? Yeah, that has plural. مذياع is what? Is مذايع. فهمنا؟ مذياع مذايع على وزن مفعال. فقلت لكم هذا أيضا. I've told you the law مفعال, right? اسم العالة مذايع. فهمنا؟ Then what again? تلفون تلفونات, because it's an English word that is derived. telephone, that is telephone. فهمنا? So the plural is telefonat in Arabic. البرق, what is بروق. وإدارة, office إدارات قياسا. فهمنا؟ إدارات. Hope that's clear. بضاعي is بضاعة. ركاب is what? Is ركاب. فهمنا؟ Then بحر بحار. Then جو is what? جو. Any question? Hope that's.
You said rukab is the plural.
Yes. Rukab is the. Why the plural is rakib?
Rakib.
Yeah,
And
rakib now.
Al
Is bida'a.
okay. Ibadan is the plural.
Yes, badai is the what? Is the plural, yeah.
Bida'a is the singular.
Yes, in the Surah to Yusuf when what's the ayah? what's the ayah now? In the Surah to Yusuf, فلما أجمعوا good that بضاعتنا ko, like I don't want to what's the ayah ma? Subhanallah. But there's bida'asha in the that's Surah to Yusuf, that when they were informing the now. شكرا بارك الله. نعم بضاعتنا ردت إلينا. Yeah نعم بضاعتنا. نعم that's what بضاعة. What's the plural? Goods. بضاعة. Why the plural is بضائع. فهمنا هذا؟ ركاب is راكب. Most of the words فاعل, the plural is فعال, right? نعم فهمنا, but not all, most. قياسا. Any question? We have 9 more minutes. Alhamdulillah. So tomorrow we click 2 minutes. I'm sorry this week I was totally not like active. Right? There are a lot of things on my head, a lot of projects, a lot of things, and even that's even why you've not seen the updates on the portal. So please, please, if you know, because I can see that there are some people that have joined, like Ustaz Ismail. I think please, because you have portal that you are using, that you have to have your own personal portal. This is where you see your assessments, right? So please chat me up later on, so that I should be able to create your own login details also, so that you should be able to access everything that we've done so far, the materials that we've shared, the assessment, everything it's on the there. So inshallah, I will try as much as possible to be updating the portal anything from tomorrow. I think I'm somehow balanced now, somehow, because of I have a lot of projects, a lot. So especially our Arabic book 1, 2 also. So I will upload. Please, I might upload more than 100 words. Just take your time and give, even though it will be 10 words every day, or 5 words. But I will upload a lot between like the next quite very soon, inshallah. So do we have any question also? Please, and don't forget, if you can't talk, you can always type. So we still have please, from next week I said that I have to, we want to, like, what's the name that we want to divide you guys just for practice purpose, so that you should be able to interact with each other as a group. But actually, when I wanted to do it, but what made me not to, because when I saw the performances, and I see that people are not up to like 20 that are even very active, especially the last assessment, like not even up to 20, just 15. So I was reluctant to even create group. That what will I even create? Because, and I don't want to be creating some groups that people won't be very active. But I think what should happen is that we'll still go along with the groups. But if people, you just have a group leader. So, and if they are not participating, you will just let us know and just see how we can just فهمنا. تو إذن هذا بهذا المقدار نكتفي، ثم نلتقي في يوم الاثنين صح؟ أو يوم الجمعة عفوا. نلتقي يوم الجمعة، ولا تنسوا بالله راجعوا دروسكم، ومن عنده سؤال فليسأل. دائما في دردشة هذا ما يسمى بالشاتين في العربية. دردشة يدردش، أنا أدردش معك. I'm chatting with you, right? دردشة دردشين، فهمنا؟ دردشة to chat, not act with risala or something that you use to say. So please see you guys in our next class. وداعا مع السلامة وتصبحون على خير. وداعا.